Okay, hello you guys. Welcome to the Sweat and Slay podcast. I'm your host, Jakaya McCarter, and we have Debbie
Hey, y'all.
from Marry Me Now season finale. We're going bride to bride today. And I really just want to have her give her version of what's going on behind the scenes, what's happening, what didn't happen, what got edited out. We're gonna find out everything from Debbie, and so I'm excited to have her here. Welcome, Debbie.
Thank you. Thank you so
Are
much
you
for having
excited?
me. Yes, I am.
Don't be
Super
nervous.
happy.
It's going to be really fun. All right.
Okay.
So what I like to do is I like to start off, since it is called the Sweat and Slay podcast, I play a game called Sweat or Slay.
Okay.
So when you sweat it, that means it bothers you. You don't like it. It's a con, right? And now when you slay it, like that is like your beat, your bomb. You like it. That's your thing.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to give you 3 scenarios. You're just going to tell me if you're going to sweat or slay the situation. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right. So, your bridal shop experience, are you sweating or are you slaying it?
Oh my God. I think I slayed it ultimately.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you're going to slay it. Okay. All right. Having majority of your reveals say that they're concerned about your proposal. Are you sweating or are you slaying that?
Definitely sweating it.
Okay. No, okay. So in 2 sentences, why are you sweating it?
Because they do too much. You know, they don't need to be saying none of that.
Okay. All right. And then your phone call to your dad. Are you sweating or slaying it?
Slay.
You're slaying it, yay.
Oh, yay. Definitely
Okay.
slayed. That went so well.
Yes. Okay. So
Okay.
we're going to start off and we're going to go from play by play. So from the beginning to the end, I'm going to ask you questions about the scenes, what you thought about it, what you felt like was
Okay.
edited out or could be improved on.
Absolutely.
Okay, because it's your story, but obviously we weren't able to edit our own things. We weren't able to see anything before
This
it
is
came
true.
out. So I just want to get your opinion on what you thought that what could improve or better, or what you liked and what you didn't like. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna start off with you. You meeting Rebecca, telling your story. How did you feel about that? That was your first day ever
Yes.
filming, right? Okay, and then that was your first time meeting her?
Yes.
Okay, that was your first time being like on TV for a reality show?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so let's go even further back. So how did you get casted for Marry Me Now? Did you cast yourself? Did they contact you? How'd you get involved?
I was just living my life on Instagram, and this casting lady reached out to me, got in my DMs, and said, "Hey, do you want to be on a reality show? You look like a good fit."
Oh.
And I was like, "Okay, yeah, I'm up and with all these Nigerian scams. Okay, I know what's going on out here." But I looked her up on LinkedIn, and apparently it was a thing, and so we just talked back and forth.
Yeah.
And I really didn't have to audition or anything.
Yeah.
I feel like I just kind of got it. Like she already wanted me.
Yeah.
On there, so that was easy.
I did the same thing. Like I went on LinkedIn and
I
I looked up the
okay.
casting director and I'm like, okay, where's she? Like, who's the person? And like, what's going on?
I didn't even know about ITV before any of this,
Me
honestly.
either. Okay, so you literally just got contacted. So it was not something that you auditioned for or you
Not at
wanted,
all.
right? Okay, cool.
Not
All
at
right,
all.
so you show up. Did you Uber? Did you drive there? How did you get there?
Oh, they would give me rides.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so you
because,
didn't have to drive.
Yeah, I didn't have to drive because I had some issues with my license, and I guess it's like a liability to the show.
Oh.
So, yeah, I just got chauffeured everywhere, which
Oh,
was
that's
really
nice.
awesome.
Yeah, okay.
Because, yeah.
You got chauffeured around. Okay, girl. All right. So you show up. Are you already made up?
No, I had my friend Jay Monique. She did my makeup.
Oh, okay.
All 4 days.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. So you had a glam squad.
Well, just the one person.
Okay, but that's cool. That's cool. Okay.
Yeah, just the one glam squad.
Okay,
one
nice.
man was glam squad.
Yeah. Is that the same person that did your makeup for?
For the wedding? Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. So you show up. It's your first time meeting her. You sit down. How comfortable were you? Were you nervous? Were you anxious? Like, how was you feeling?
I really wasn't.
Oh, cool.
Honestly, it's so weird. I thought that I would be maybe for like the first 5 minutes. But those guys are really quiet. Rebecca's really engaging. I was like, just say your truth, say your story, and I completely forgot about the camera most of
That's
the time.
good.
Yeah,
That's really
I was
good.
like not even. I think honestly after the first day I forgot about all the cameras.
Oh,
It
that's
was
so
just,
good.
yeah.
Okay, so you were a natural.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, cool. Okay, so let's see. So when you showed up to talk to Rebecca and everything, after that, y'all went to go meet up with Maria at the restaurant, right?
Right.
Okay, so that was your first reveal.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh,
were
God.
you like, take me back to that moment? Like, were you very nervous to tell her, or like did you feel any certain type of way? Like, what was going through your mind when you were going like on your way there on the car ride?
I was thinking she's gonna think I'm crazy and probably gonna, kind of act out, and I guess she kind of did because she was like, "You don't even know him that well." But yeah, I
Really, you haven't really been with him that long.
knew.
How did you feel? Like, was that shocker to you? Like, did it take you back a little bit? Because it took me back a little bit.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
because I
yeah.
don't know her though, so it took me as a viewer. It took me back a little bit because I was like, "Ooh, that was hard." Like that was the first time I felt like, through all the reveals that somebody was that like blatantly like you don't even know them that well, kind of like.
Yeah.
So I
And
was
not
like, "Oh my
once,
god."
not twice. Like, that's all my people.
Yeah. So
it be your own people.
But I mean, like, so for me, I was like, oh, but that could be a genuine like conversation that y'all always have. Like, she probably is always honest and upfront with you. Like,
She
that.
is always
so you're
honest.
used to that, right?
I was used to it, but then honestly, I didn't really think that she would do it again on camera, and she did. And she did, and I was like, oh well. I mean, it is what it is. So yeah, she's they tell me all the time stuff like that. But I told them, I was doing a show about real estate.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I had to lie to you guys, but it is what it is. If I told them, they would have, I feel like, talked me out of it.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I did it the way I did it.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, but we really couldn't tell nobody, right?
Okay, you tell
I was like, we
nobody
kind of already. Yeah. So all right. So then. You tell her, and she wishes you the best. She's still being a little bit supportive. She's not like, okay, I'm not coming. So she still was.
Yeah, no, she was.
Yeah, she was really sweet.
About
Yeah.
It. Yeah.
And then you go and meet Rebecca. I mean Victoria. You go and meet Victoria. So the bridal shop scene. So the bridal shop scene. You get there, and I could tell like how you would like put your coat up. You're like, hold on, let me get my stuff together. You kind of. Cause she was like, where you at?
I don't know what it was. It was really cold in Houston that day, hence the gloves or whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like Victoria was extra spicy that day because it's funny. She's usually sweet, and so like I guess the cameras hyped her up. I don't know. But she was on a 12 that day.
Really?
Out of 10.
So she's not always like that?
No, she's not. I mean, no. Honestly, no. Victoria's like usually really sweet and all smiley.
Like her demeanor and personality is very calm?
Yeah, she's really sweet is the word,
Yeah.
And then even if she wants to like refuse you something, she's not always that blatant. So
Uh-huh.
that's why I was like, damn, like you today?
Yeah.
Of all people.
Yeah, so she was the most shocking response for you.
For sure.
Okay, so Victoria.
Because she's usually very sweet. I mean, she's a little younger than me too.
Oh, okay.
So, so she's usually really easygoing.
Yeah.
And today she was just on spicy. She was just like, calling me out. I was like, damn, you want to have a mouth today.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
and was it? And maybe it was like the shocker too that got to her. Maybe,
yeah.
Like it kind of almost turned her whole point of view all the way upside down. Because you say she's a realtor, so she probably thought that y'all were doing realtor prep things.
Yeah, real estate stuff.
Yeah, so
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah,
honestly.
So I was like, when you said that, it probably just turned her whole perspective of what she probably thought it was and what's gonna say and how she's gonna present herself. Probably went out the window because she was like, wait.
You said, why would you get a dress and then propose? What if he says no? I was like, damn.
Yeah, she really did do that. But I guess, that was valid question. Like, do you have a backup plan if he says no? Like, how you going to feel? Like, what you going to think?
But that was the thing about the whole show, though. They didn't really give us a backup. So the person say no. There is no backup.
Yeah.
I mean, it is marry me.
But I mean, how are you going to respond?
Oh.
Yeah, not really like a backup plan. Like, okay, no.
Oh, well, it would, of course, be sadness.
Yeah.
Just...
So I think that was her question, though. I don't think she was like, well, what if?
And then she did say ultimately she was like, oh, I just don't want her to get
hurt.
So,
yeah.
I mean, I can see how she came around, but normally, like I said, she is usually not that spicy.
Yeah.
Not even close. Like it's.
Did y'all talk about it after the?
Oh yeah. So
like, what did she say?
I was like, why are you spicy today? She was like, I thought I was doing a thing.
Yeah.
So it was just a lot of
shock.
A lot of shock, but usually when we calmed down and talked about everything, she was like, I think it's a good thing. At least which, like I said also on the show, he's such a creature of comfort. So this like jolt to the relationship, I feel like it was great, even though,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, when she said, shouldn't he be proposing to you? And then she said, I guess it's a little weird to me. And he might feel rush pressured or he might walk away.
And run away, right?
Yeah. Something is holding him back, but I don't know what is.
She said that.
So when she said that, what did you think too? Because did you have that apprehension before or no?
Yeah, I mean, not to get too personal,
Right,
but like just in relationship with him, we have only known each other for about a year
right
now. It's not everything I do know about him. So it's really funny that she said that
that's
because I felt like it was really prophetic.
Yeah.
I knew it, but you hope you can get past
that.
it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely know that he's holding stuff back. Okay. I mean, I've met his family, but not in person.
Yeah.
Virtual is very different.
Yeah, for real.
So I mean, there's definitely still stuff to be learned,
right,
about each other.
And I was gonna say, did she have a situation with him where she felt like that, or she just said that just because she knows you?
I don't know.
I was gonna say, what would persuade her to say that?
I really don't know.
It wasn't like a one encounter that you can think of that was like making her say that.
Well, maybe one time when him and her went to dinner and we were talking about him moving in. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all had a conversation about moving forward already.
Oh yeah. Several times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that wasn't disclosed in the episode that y'all had talked about moving in together and all that.
Oh yeah, all that.
Oh, so y'all were. Ooh.
I know. Yeah, we
That actually that's what I'm saying. It never came up.
But the lease was ending actually in March.
Okay.
And we were supposed to move in together.
Okay,
and that was like part of the thing. So actually, there was a scene where they cut out too, where Rebecca was like, because he had told me and Victoria that maybe he wants to stay in his place for 6 more months. And I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
So then, not Victoria, Rebecca was like, how are you gonna propose to someone who doesn't even wanna live with you? And then we just kind of sat there for a minute, like
looking at each other.
I was like, no, we gonna be okay, but it's sunk in. It's when you actually be with Rebecca, it really let me know, like, there are some things like
questions you didn't know
that I didn't know, because I mean she's gonna hammer you over and over, and you know how it is. 4 days, 8 hour, 9 hour days.
Oh my God, yeah.
You get to thinking, Yeah.
So, okay, so that did come up. Okay, that's cool, though. At least you got to know that he was trying to think about extending his...
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so then you did find your dress. You said you wanted mermaid, but then you came out with a mermaid dress with no sleeves. You're like, I need sleeves.
Yeah. I was feeling super chunky.
Yeah.
We had just gotten off, Thanksgiving, Christmas. I wasn't working out at all.
Yeah.
So I was feeling a little thick. So I just wanted something really simple to just kind of, just be pretty and be comfortable at the same time, so I can, kind of get the words out right. Because if you're not looking good and feeling confident,
right, you're not gonna work. Yeah, I got you.
So and that dress, honestly, I thought I wanted something more flamboyant, but when I put it on, it was like, wow, I love that dress. You did. I really, really do. Yeah. I still do, honestly. I feel like I would wear it for a wedding. Yeah. In real life. Yeah. Love that dress.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you love that dress, because I remember you like, no, I don't like this.
Oh, those first two were not me. Because
both of them were kind of saying they liked the dress initially, and you were like, I don't like it. And you were very vocal about how you felt.
And then Victoria knows me too, because she saw my face and she was like, next.
Yeah.
And it's like, why? Because she doesn't like it. I can see her face, and that is just true. If I'm making it, I don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah. That was. I was like, she was being very vocal. I said, she said, I could tell by your face you don't like that.
I honestly, it was literally like I came to that store for that dress. It was perfect. Love it.
And I love the setup. Like you said, you was like, oh, it looks really nice in here when you walked in. Yeah, it was really cute.
Is that the same store you used?
No, I didn't. I went to Winnie's.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Winnie Couture in the Galleria. Yeah.
Exciting. Okay, well.
No, go ahead. You can ask. Go ahead.
So how come you get to go to Winnie's and I just had a regular store? Is that something special that you worked out with them?
Or? No.
You just chose?
Yeah, I literally just showed them my ideal dress, and they sent me there. Yeah, I didn't request or demand anything.
I didn't do a lot of research on my bridal angle.
Did you send them pictures?
I did. I had a Pinterest board.
Yeah, me too.
But that was about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that how we shop nowadays? We just look on Pinterest and we
Well, I've been have my wedding planner on Pinterest for years. So when they said that I could send them whatever I wanted, it was already ding, 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 ding. I just started crazy.
Bride.
Yeah, and I was very detailed in what I wanted though. I was very determined to say, this is exactly what I want. I need this. I need that. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. I should have been. I was honestly more caught up in the emotions of what I was doing.
Okay.
And just really worried if, dude was going to.
He say yes,
Yeah, get mad, or Victoria said, get red in the face and just walk away because he's very shy. I mean, he's not even on social media.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm glad it worked
Well,
out.
Terrence, he wasn't on social media really before then.
Oh.
Well, he had like a ghost page. Like he had one, but he wasn't posting on it. Like he would just go and look at things. That's how he is. He does. But now he has a page and he posts on it, but every so often. He's not. He still doesn't really like it. But
he does look like really like low key and not about that like that Instagram life or anything. So that's
we
cool.
balance each other out on that. But okay, so so you already said that you can see it in her face that you don't like it. Yeah, so you found the dress that you like. So you had the car ride. So when you're in the car, you said that your optimism about proposing was 50-50 initially, but then when you talked to Victoria, it went from 0 to
she was like harsh realization. It was like pouring cold water in your face, you know.
Yeah, so you were really down about it. After
was, yeah, because I mean, I guess it kind of shows like that's like really my inner circle, and their opinion matters.
Yeah,
you know?
a lot.
And it was just like, oh man, she thinks that's what they think, you know.
Yeah.
So even nice Victoria, even sweet Victoria, it was horrible.
Yeah. Okay, so you weren't really feeling good after that, right?
Yeah, and then I don't know what your experience was like, but like going home every day, and like trying to keep that secret after all the filming and stuff, that used to wear on me so much. Even though it was just 4 days,
it was a long 4 days, right?
Yes,
because the filming was long, and then going home and having to recover. That's why I said recover
and
from
lie,
the long day,
and also lie about what you were doing. You know? Like, oh, we were doing something complete. That took so much out of me. Because at the end of the day, you don't even think you have to come up with a lie, but you still do.
Yeah.
Like,
so you're like almost living like a double life for 4 days.
A double life, you know. Like a double, because you can't be yourself at home either for those 4 days, you know. It's like, oh, Lord.
But I felt like if I didn't live, because me and Terrence, we lived together before that. So I actually had to go home and see him and like be in his face and like, you know what I'm saying? Still have like our talks at the end of the night. And it was just like seeing him and being like around him while I was sleeping and all that. It just was so hard for me to like
not say something.
Yeah, it was like trying to balance everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then when I would pack my bag for the day, like trying to hide certain things.
Oh,
you know,
God, I know. That part I don't miss about the show, all the secrecy, because honestly, I forgot for a minute, honestly, that we were trying to propose to Mark and he doesn't know Rebecca.
Yeah.
And the first day I got home and I was like, oh my God, you got to meet Rebecca. And he's like, who is Rebecca? And I was like, oh shit. And the producer actually called me and she was like, Debbie, can you not like, you know, do things? I forgot.
So how did they find out that you told them about Rebecca?
Because he was asking who's Rebecca to Shay, you know.
Oh, and he texted her?
Yeah, I mean, because, you know, they would ask him for, he would go to work and then he would have to do his own shooting afterwards. So he would have questions for her. And the first question he had that second day was, who's Rebecca? And Shay was like, Debbie, how does he know about a Rebecca? I was like, I don't know. I was talking with this person 6 hours today. I was like, oh my God, you got to meet this person. It slipped my mind. You know? So that was a big one.
Yeah. So how did you recover from that?
I just said she's just like,
producer or something?
Yeah, one of the people on the set. And I just like really like her. Like we get along. Like she's like my mom.
Yeah.
And he believed it. He let it go.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So then you meet. Okay. So Judy is Maria's sister.
Yes.
And y'all went to the cake shop. So this is cake tasting time, right?
So good.
And then Judy says, this looks like a wedding cake. And then you told her, you know, it's not what you think it is, not real estate. I'm actually proposing to Mark. And she says, are you sure? She said she thinks that you're brave for doing that. You know, she said she was traditional, but she would think that, you know, that's taking your power. That's not desperate. At first she thought, you know, initially she thought, you know, it's not traditional. It's a little desperate. But now that it's you and now that you're talking about it, it kind of changed her mind a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so from a Nigerian standpoint, because, you know, culturally it's very different, right?
Oh, God, yeah.
So telling them as being Nigerians, like, do you feel like they had a little bit more, like, hesitation because of that culturally or what? Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, we're like, you know, we've come from Nigeria and we've been here for a long time.
Right.
And even that doesn't change the fact that, you know, we're still Nigerian, even though we've acclimatized. Right. Yeah. And I feel like the whole deal, because, you know, now we're here, we've lived the American ways. And we know we can do whatever we want, but there's always that thing that tells you know where you came from, like you know what I'm saying, and that's what it was. That's why those girls especially understood, like you know, we can do whatever we want, we can do those stuff, but you're gonna have to account for it being a Nigerian woman to your parents, to your you know your aunts, your uncles, your grand, So that was where that was coming from. And she wasn't too far off the money when she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna pray for Debbie because my dad, I think he just got old and he took it really well because usually he's like, usually he's all like spark plugs and whatnot. So, oh my God, can your phone record and at the same time?
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Sorry, y'all. Okay. All right. So you said that you just felt like your dad kind of just got old and he just kind of like was like whatever, But you initially thought that it was gonna be bad, so they didn't edit that. It was really that was his pure response, or was he very concerned?
That was actually that was a really good response.
Oh, okay.
One thing that they did leave out. It says how I didn't even tell him about Mark. Period. So that week when we started filming, I did call him. And at least tell him about Mark after I did the ring with Alera.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I did call him and at least tell him I was dating somebody.
Oh, so that wasn't the first time you told him on camera.
Yeah, so that when I did tell him on camera, it wouldn't be like that double whammy. Yeah. Because I realized that as we were shooting, I was like, okay, I need to at least do that. Yeah. Because he didn't know about Mark, he didn't know nothing, and then it was two huge leaps. Yeah. So I was like, at least let me make it one. So definitely on the show, I just let him know that that person I told you about like yesterday, pretty much. We're getting married is what it was. So okay. It definitely softened it.
Yeah, I was going to say, it was very, like, because how they hyped it up and amplified it, did they know that you called him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they didn't like it. Yeah. Yeah, but shoot, I had to, it's my life. Yeah. I mean, I was like, bro, like, what if he, I called him. Yeah. And I told the producer I did. He was like, oh, man, well, did you save some for us? I said, yes, I didn't tell him about the proposal, but I told him there's a man at least, so that definitely helped.
Yes. Definitely. Okay, so I didn't know that. Okay, so that was good news to know that. Okay, cool. All right, so that was a pure reaction.
It was a little short notice, but it was still better than just saying everything on it one phone call. You know what I mean?
Okay, all right. So then okay, so the cake scene, you chose vanilla with raspberry filling?
Yes.
Okay, so that initially is vanilla your go-to cake, or was that because it tastes so good at the shop?
It is honestly my go-to cake.
Oh, okay.
And ice cream flavor.
Okay.
It's just basic. I can, like I said, no lie, I can eat mounds of it. Yeah. And then the raspberry filling was really awesome. They didn't put it, but I put the top of the cake. Carrot cake is Mark's favorite. Oh. So the bottom was raspberry vanilla, but the top was Mark's carrot cake, and we actually froze that for a year in the deep freezer, like see if we'll make it the make it the year. That's the thing people are doing apparently. So we have a little bit of carrot cake frozen.
Oh, okay. See, everybody had carrot cake. I did too.
Yeah, carrot cake.
Yeah, but I said that on camera. They put that on there. So
he had carrot cake on top, and I had the raspberry and vanilla.
Because I think Mickey had carrot cake too, or somebody else. So we all like
Well, Mark is crazy for carrot cake.
So I had red velvet and carrot.
Ooh. Yeah. I was scared to do a chocolate because it's so strong. And that chocolate that she had was like so strong. Oh, like, kind of like you get like a dizzy sugar from it. Okay. Yeah, it was strong.
Okay.
Lovely. Who'd you go to? Cakes by Gina?
No, Cakes by Ashley, I think. Yeah. I never had I never heard of her. But mine was so good too. And we still have ours too. We froze ours. But we eat ours periodically.
So what, you bring it out?
Every month we do like a scoop and then we cheers and we eat something.
Amen. Amen.
Let's see. And then you... Okay, so Rebecca revealed to them at the cake shop that you haven't told your dad. And then they gave their feedback. Nigerian men are very proud.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that... damn, I wish I did now. That's what you said. I guess that's after that. That's when you went
when I went and called.
Okay. I was like, see, I caught that. I was like, okay, yes.
Yeah, that's when I went and called. Exactly.
All right. So then the ring shop, Allure. Is that
Allure? Yeah.
Allure. Okay. And then let's see. She tried to get you to tell your dad. When you
previously.
So that's your sister?
Yeah, that's my sister.
Older sister.
Oldest. Yeah.
Okay,
that's
Austin?
The oldest.
Is that
that's the one who lives in Austin.
Okay,
yes.
see, I'm doing my research.
You got it.
Okay, and so she said, this is crazy. So she was worried that previously that you doubted yourself a little bit and that you both were kind of taking a risk on this, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so what was that? What was her reasoning for saying that?
She and Mark are weirdly close.
Oh.
They have like this weird bond. It's
Yeah.
really, it's. I mean, she likes to cook. He likes to cook. I like to eat. So
They get together.
They
you
get
sit down?
together, do all these recipes. I'm eating it. It works out great for everybody. And yeah, I guess she kind of knows him. I guess different, a little differently from how I do. And I think that's why she was saying that. I think he must have maybe revealed some stuff to her that just about how he's scared to be in a relationship, and he's very grateful about the family protections that he gets because you know he's all here all alone
by himself. Okay.
So I think that's where she might have been coming with that. He might have revealed something to her in one of their many conversations that he's just feels I guess cozy in this situation or scared, something like that. And she would reveal to me sometimes too to be careful with his with his feelings. Just remember, like it's a lot of us and one of him, so always make him feel included.
Yeah,
and
that's good
I try
advice.
to. Yeah,
he's
the only person from his whole family.
So he's from New York. Yes, I remember that. They said that. Okay.
Yeah, Huntington Station. Yeah.
Okay, so y'all are really like his built-in family because he has no one, right?
No one here. It's just him in his apartment. You know? So I mean, every holiday we're together. You know? And that we're virtually calling these people, which is just not the same thing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And I really wish they would have put that on the show because I mean that's how it has been all our relationship. Yeah, but it's still better than nothing. Yeah. And they just showed nothing. Yeah. Like it's like once I said, oh maybe just because he's an orphan, they just kind of shut it down. Oh. He's got friends and he's got family. And I really wish they would have shown that in there.
Yeah, okay,
for sure.
So by then. Y'all had already called some of his people, but it was a no response thing? Is that what that was?
Well, Marcus couldn't make it, his friend, so we couldn't even shoot with him. So I had to call him on the phone and tell him that, I'm going to take my sister to go ring shopping and just, tell him what I'm doing.
Oh, so y'all did call him, but off camera? Or
on camera.
Oh.
It wasn't shown. Then I also called his sister several times. We set up an appointment. She missed it. And then I tried to get in touch with her. So, yeah, I called her too several times on camera.
Sister. Oh, my gosh. Okay.
Marcus and Suzanne. And those were cut out completely. So I was like, that would be nice.
Yeah. Because like I said, memories in there too.
Yeah. It's not just me. It's not just me and my sisters and all my people. He has people.
So there was a misconception that you didn't even involve his family because what was cut out for the show. It looks
just like it was all about me. Right. And it's not at all.
So she missed the appointment and then you had a scene with Marcus, but it never aired.
It never aired, yeah.
Okay. All right, so
I had a scene with her, at least where she was missing my, FaceTime, and that didn't air either.
Okay. So your attempts were shown, filmed, but not aired.
Yeah.
And then Marcus, he answered, but it just wasn't aired. Okay, so what did Marcus say?
He was shook, and he was like, yeah, I can see why, he wouldn't want you guys coming to the job. He's really shy. And he said he thinks it's a good thing for Mark. He thinks it would make him feel like he has roots here, and that he's happy for us and that we can always come.
So he didn't have any pushback on you doing it?
Not at all. He was like, he's happy. He was like, oh, he hopes that Mark and I can come and visit him and his wife at their home, double dates.
Is he older or younger than
He's Mark? About the same. He's about 47. He's about the same age as Mark. Okay. And his wife is funny. Is about the 30s. Is about my age too.
Okay, so they like younger women. And is she white or is she black?
Marcus is a black dude.
Okay.
But I don't know what she is. I never met her.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So you never met his wife?
Not his wife. Okay. Yeah, but I just know Marcus from him working with Mark. That's like his, I guess,
best friend or good friend?
Yeah, good friend at work. Yeah. His buddy. Yeah.
So. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so you can just clear that up because you said you did see a lot of people online trying to make some kind of
he got bullied. Yeah,
that he got pushed into.
And it was just all our family just kind of engulfing him and not giving him the option. Nothing like that. No.
Okay, so cool.
Not at all.
Okay, so then, all right, so you had the scene with them, but didn't get it aired, and then you met up with. Well, okay, so how did the B-roll go with you and him together in a scene? Did y'all just do a random where were y'all set up at when you and him were on camera together?
Oh, he was helping me for open house, so he was really suspect in those scenes because in our normal life, when he helps me for open house, it's just me and him getting in the car. I don't have makeup. I look like turds. we throw some signs and my stuff, in the trunk and go and place it there. And then we don't put the balloons till that day because the sun pops them. So that was you could that was definitely
He'll
a
give
giveaway.
away.
That he was like, "What is going on?" And I was like, "Just chill, you know. I'm gonna be on a reality show. Just it was that was really hard to do." I told the producers that might not be the best play, but I guess because I was a realtor, they really couldn't come up with any other ideas.
So you couldn't come up with anything creative to do?
I told them that maybe we should shop for apartments. That's even more believable, but I don't know. I mean, I guess that
see, but they did that with Mooch.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's probably why they didn't want to do that.
So yeah, because we were like having that lease ending, and so I thought that would be good, or even like a vacation spot, maybe travel agent, something. But as far as housing and me listing a house, that's never how it goes. Never. Even if it's $1 million house, he will be there. We will look like with sweatpants, and we would just set it up. There would be no video, nothing there,
Yeah.
and they wouldn't.
So all the people who were there at the house.
Oh God, and those people at the open house, I don't know who they were, honestly. Yeah, I really don't. Yeah. Yeah.
So those are just people that they had to be there around you guys while you proposed.
I guess they were maybe like people really in the market for homes. I don't know. I really just don't know them.
Okay.
I didn't know them.
Yeah.
Period.
And then it was just so like awkward because he was trying to explain like the house layout and everything, and you could just tell he was not comfortable at all.
He was not with it.
But he was doing it. Like he was really taking one for the team and was like just trying to be as open and as helpful as he could.
And it's so funny because he is like that in real life, but it's like he never has to deal with the people actually at open house. He just does the hard work. And, cleans up for me. And he's gone, and the only time he comes back is when we're leaving to help me take all the signs and clean up and shut it down. So I mean, but that's what we had. We worked with what we had. But he knew something was up for sure. He knew for sure that something was up.
Okay, so then you went into the house and he turned around and you were like, "Can you come in?" Because he was barely moving.
I know.
Like when you went through the door, you just stood there and then you waited for him to turn around, and then when he turned around.
It's weird because I called him and it seemed like he didn't want to to turn around. I was like, Mark, honey. Like I had to get his attention.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was strange. And it was edited so much because initially when he turned around, we just stood there and laughed at each other and
for real?
Yeah, for like a minute and just laughed and laughed and laughed. Yeah.
Why did you laugh? Like,
because he's like, I mean, we did it. Like we made it, So it was just. It was fun. I'm not gonna lie. We laughed, and the conversation was kind of like that, but it was definitely edited.
Okay, so tell me what the conversation was. I'm nosy.
Because we laughed a bunch, and then I told him that I'm sorry to deceive you, but this is what it is. And he was like, really, like, oh wow. And you tell me this now, and I was like, yeah, well,
So he was kind of disappointed in that.
Yeah, he was a little like. Thrown off, and he's like, he did. And then another thing again, he asked about his his family and everything, but then the only people he asked about his family, and he asked about everybody at the open house, but then they edited it to just show only people at the open house. He was like, oh, are they coming? But he was like, what about my family? Like he actually said that, and then they cut that out. So it was a good thing.
So did you tell him that you did family, or did they edit that part out too?
I told him that too, and they edited that out too. It's like his family did not exist on the show. That really I guess I wouldn't say rubbed me the wrong way, offended me.
I
was
could see how that could.
But it wasn't cool. Like it was just like he was just a Martian from Mars.
Yeah,
and
that you just
nobody.
threw him in a situation and you had to go by your rules. Yeah.
Not even close. Not even close. Yeah. So we talked about his family, and he's like, well. I was like, yeah, I called Suzanne and all that was left out. So it was a longer conversation than definitely what was there. But same results. So same result.
So then you guys, did y'all drive in a car together? And,
yes.
Okay. So that scene went like what? Like was it an awkward car ride, or were you still happy, or were you relieved that you got to
I was
tell him?
so relieved in that car ride, and I was just happy that, he said yes and everything was going as planned. Yeah. And you could tell his mind was kind of, you know how you can see somebody's eyes and you can tell there's a lot going on?
Going on in his head.
Yeah. And he had a lot of that. And he even asked us, kind of chat with me prior to the thing, and then asked again about his family, which they took out. So it's like...
Okay, so wait a minute. So he asked, could he talk to you privately?
Yeah, I mean, before we
got married?
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all found a space inside of the venue to talk.
Yeah, we just kind of, chatted, and he, he asked me like, "Is it legitimate?" And I was like, "No, we don't have a license."
Yeah.
You know, and stuff like that. And it was like, okay, but like I was like, we can get a license later if we want, and make it legit. And he said he just wanted to know, and I was like, yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's what he really wanted to make
Yeah, because
sure.
there's no marriage license talk of marriage license, and he was like, where?
Yeah.
Is this legal? Pretty much is what he was asking. Is this binding? And I was like, well, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Not really.
Okay, so he was worried about that. Okay, so
that part, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, because you are marrying somebody, you're mixing your credit, your social,
everything.
your benefits.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess he wanted to know. Which again, I'm not mad at him about that. Right. If it was a legal binding thing we were doing, and I said no. It's if we want it to be, it can, but not right now. No.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
And that was our little talk, pretty much.
So when you when y'all separated, is that when you went and saw your friends up in the bridal suite and came back and they were so happy for you? Mm-hmm. So that was after the conversation or before the conversation?
That was after.
Okay, so you talked to Mark first privately, and then you went back up and said, "Hi."
I said, "Yeah, we did it." Yeah. And by then, I don't know if you guys could tell, I was so tired.
Oh my gosh! I mean, even if I couldn't tell, I know how the process went, so I know you were tired. Yeah.
So when they were like, everybody was screaming, "Did you see my face?" I was like, "Why y'all hype?" And that's why, because I was like, "I'm so tired. Let's just marry at this point," So I was shutting down, literally, physically shutting down.
Now, when you had that, when you went out there, was it people in the audience that you didn't know? Or was it everybody that you just
I knew.
It was everybody
you mean like the guests at the wedding? Oh, yes, I knew all of them.
Oh, okay. Because some people were saying that they assumed that it was like seat fillers, like people who...
No, ours was very empty.
Okay.
I mean, it was on a Sunday, but nobody's going to come from New York or Nigeria for an open house. So... Yeah, it was really empty, and I mean, I thought that was good because that seemed more realistic.
Yeah.
Like I said, my open houses are never that big a deal, ever. I mean, ever. Yeah. They're 3 hours long, barely any refreshments, especially in this hot market.
Yeah.
People are trying to socialize, they're trying to get in and see it and pop out. Yeah. So no, not at all. It wasn't even like that.
Okay. Okay. And then the ceremony. So how did you feel about it? I mean, were you happy? Were you really or were you just tired? Like, let's get it over with? Were you
I was really happy.
Were you emotional?
Okay, so before I was like, let's just get it over with. But when you're in the moment, I totally enjoyed it. It was intimate. I really liked the intimate feel of it, And I loved it. Now if I could do it again, would I do it different? Yes, absolutely.
Okay, what would you do differently?
No, not all those cameras for sure.
Really?
Not all those cameras for sure. And I would do the pictures after, because
You did the pictures before?
Aren't you supposed to?
Oh, well, I took pictures by myself before, but we didn't take our pictures until after the wedding.
Oh, I'm trying to. No, I'm saying like the picture. I would take pictures after with him. I think we did after or before.
Yeah, we did ours afterwards. Okay, y'all took y'all pictures before? Like when y'all got up the car to the venue, y'all went and took pictures before the ceremony? Oh, okay. Well, it might be just timing too.
Yeah, because it was getting dark, so I think they wanted daylight, so we took our pictures. Yeah,
we did. So, we took out afterwards.
I feel like my facial expressions would be better after the marriage because you feel the emotions.
Yeah.
Even though it's not like binding. Or legal. But so I was thinking instead of shooting those pictures before me and him, it would be great if we did after. But it's the same difference. It's okay. I just had a bigger smile, and my disposition was different, a lot different after the ceremony. Yeah, I was happy.
Yeah, see, me and Terrence, we went and got our marriage license afterwards. Oh. Yeah, so we got married on a Saturday, and we went to get our marriage license on Monday.
Oh my God! Like
really? Yeah.
Okay, so the judge just signs and says that ceremony was binding.
We went to the courthouse.
So do you have to do another ceremony?
No, I'll tell you how we got around it.
Oh, you are supposed to?
Yeah, but we did it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so tell me.
Yeah, I'll take that. I don't know if that's legal or not, so I'm going to tell her later. But they looked out for us. All right.
Amen.
All right, so any other things, because I know you said that there's things that were edited out and other things. Is there anything else that you can think of that you want to clear up for the people?
Oh, man.
Or would you do it again? Would you do another reality show if you got the opportunity to? And if so, what would it be?
Okay, so I would do another reality show for sure, but it would not be about my personal business. It would
Really?
be about my career business.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so it
Because
won't be personal business.
it's definitely strange to see, the relationship that I'm still settling into.
Yeah.
Other people commenting about it online. It's like trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely. I would do a show again. I love, reality. I think, like you said, it was natural because I forgot about the cameras. But the subject matter, maybe I wouldn't do that part again.
You wouldn't do personal. Okay.
No more personal, career wise only.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. Okay, so all right, so this episode is a finale episode. So this is gonna like end just the Bride to Bride series, but we're gonna have a reunion coming up. So that's gonna be a reunion series. So this is gonna end the Bride to Bride series. But you guys stay tuned because next week I am gonna have the reunion available for everybody, and Debbie's gonna be there.
I will be.
And so we're really gonna be able to kind of like conversate and talk to everybody in one room, in one setting, and get everybody's natural reactions and responses, and like comment on each other's episodes. Really good vibes, and like I'm so stoked because I feel like since they didn't take the initiation on trying to create something like this, and that we get to create the narrative of our conversation and have like really candid, unedited conversation about how we feel. I feel like we can kind of control what's going on. So I'm really excited about that. Because, with all things that are reality, it's still reality, but at the same time, it's the producer's reality of what we have going on. So, I mean, it's a good and a bad, pro and con to everything that you do, right? So I'm really excited that we get to do this, and
that's gonna be on the 15th, right?
Yeah, so it's coming up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's coming up on Sunday. So we'll see you guys later. Thank you guys, and thank you so much, Debbie, for coming on. Because I mean, I didn't talk about it much, but me and Debbie have been texting and talking.
And this is our first person meeting.
Right, this is our first time meeting. So y'all really are getting the raw, like unedited. Even though we
virtual.
Right, so we have talked on the phone and text a lot. But this is a genuine like relationship that we have fostered before this. So